There once was a dream world in which familiar friends, from the most heroic to the most villainous, lived together in harmony. However, as time passed, the forgetting set in, and the world fell into darkness until you arrived. You have the power to make it special again. With your help, this dream world can grow back into something magical. This is a place where you'll have no worries, where you'll wish time could get frozen, where you can find a friend in everyone, and feed your passions. A place where you can find yourself at home. This is a place where every day is a dream come true. This is Dreamlight Valley.
Alright, welcome back, fellow gamers, to another edition of the Ratscast. Cyber here as always, coming to you once again from Disney Dreamlight Valley. It has been a very, very long time since we played. The last time, of course.
This place really shows that everybody's special in their own way.
Was what, 6-7 weeks ago? When the furniture fiasco happened and I couldn't pick up the bench in Daisy's house. I have since then been able to do that. It's part of the updates. Yeah, we're going to go over a lot of it very, very soon. Alright. So, as always, let's start off with the patch notes. This came out yesterday morning, fairly early. 8 o'clock a.m. Pacific time, by the way. Of course, starts off with your typical beginning entry. Hey, Valley villagers. We hope you enjoy uncovering what the rest of 2025 holds, along with a preview of the Mysteries of Skull Rock free update in our latest development update video, which, if you had checked out the social medias, I did post a lot of those there. I usually post it to Twitter mainly. I keep forgetting to post it everywhere else. It's hard to post a video to Instagram because they want photos. And I don't always have a decent photo I can post or use. In any case, it goes over the whole thing about the free update, Mysteries of Skull Rock. The fact that we're able to, as they say, rekindle the friendship between the Forgotten and welcome him as a, you can get to actually welcome him as a regular villager. Plus, we get to bring in, of course, Peter Pan. So that's going to be the new thing. So let's go over the content here. We started again this morning. Update started around 7 o'clock in the morning Pacific time. And of course a little bit later for everybody else. It goes on what time it is. But yeah, this has been live for some time now. Okay, so it says, it's time to continue the story of the Forgotten and explore the depths of Skull Rock to find out what, and more importantly, who is hiding there. Which is a stupid thing to start off with, because the next thing they talk about is Peter Pan. Stepping out of Skull Rock, Peter Pan joins the valley with the spirit of friendship, rewards, and quests. Convince him you're not a treacherous pirate, and progress in his quest line to help him restart his crew of Dreamlight Lost Boys. There's not a lot of youthful characters around here, so I'm assuming, and I got a lot of this from Oscar, and Oscar's Cozy Corner on YouTube. He said the same thing, that he's thinking it's going to be Wally more than likely, probably Penelope. I forget who he said the other person could be. But yeah, it's going to be an interesting mix for sure. So prepare to warmly welcome the Forgotten as a true villager, unlock the abilities to hang out, as well as new friendship items. You'll even be able to give them a name and make them feel right at home in your valley. I have no idea what name to give them. This is going to be a tough one. I mean, he's just me, but you can't just call him Sammy again, right? That'd be weird. Believe in the magic of wishful thinking with the adventures in Neverland Star Path. Spend time with Peter Pan and complete various tasks to complete outfits inspired by pirates and mermaid fashions, unique decor, cosmetics, and unlock new Dreamlight styles for Goofy and Minnie. So, Minnie Mouse is getting another costume. She just got one recently. They're gonna give another one to her. Goofy's another one who has quite a few outfits. So he's gonna get I think it's his fourth one now. And the thing is that it's hard because it has to be just the core Walt Disney characters themselves, not the the other franchises, just the core Mickey Mouse and Friends group, because you don't want to change Merida out of her outfit. You don't want to go change Hades out of his outfit. You don't want to, the rest of the people. Alice, you're not going to give her a whole new makeover. You're used to her being in this dress and this outfit. This is what she's known for. All the other Disney characters, Disney Pixar characters, are known for a specific look. Yeah, okay, Buzz got a new color for his suit, but he's still wearing the space suit, so he really hasn't changed that much. It's just a slightly different color. So I'm sure if they can change the skins ever so slightly, they would do that, but in most cases, you're not going to change their style because it won't fit them. Whereas with the Mickey and Friends group, you can change them as much as you want because it doesn't matter. Because Disneyland does it themselves. Remember the 100th anniversary costumes? Mickey and Minnie actually wore those. The live characters that they have when the people put on the costumes and they go out and pretend to be, Mickey Mouse and all them. They actually wore those. There was a costume for Mickey, Minnie, Donald, Daisy, and Goofy, all with that purple, white, sparkly look. Each of the 5 had their costumes. They went out and they greeted people in these 100th anniversary outfits. For the entire year, that's what they wore. I was expecting the rest of them to get the outfits also, but they never brought them in. Which is kind of sad. It would have been nice to see the other crew in those outfits, but that's neither here nor there. The point of the matter is that anytime there's a special event, anytime there's a new theme going on, or whatever the situation is, the Disney parks will change the mascot characters to match that theme. Halloween, Minnie, Daisy, and Clarabelle Cow will dress as the Sanderson sisters. So these are things that are going to happen. I wouldn't be surprised if one Halloween they decide to actually make those costumes for Minnie and Daisy, in the game, because they do wear those every year. That's an actual costume that the characters wear. So they're going to get the bulk of the costumes, always. It only serves to, say, maybe decorate some of the other characters with something that they wore in the movies. Like, for instance, Elsa's robes or dress changes from the blue to the white because she changed that from Frozen 1 to Frozen 2. You have the outfit that Anna is wearing, and then later on the adventure outfit that she wears when she takes off to go rescue her sister. And then there's several other outfits that she wears throughout the 2 movies as well. I'm trying to think who else. I just had them too. I was just thinking about who they were, and my mind is spacing. God, everybody's here. I'm gonna go in the house. Go away. By the way, have you noticed R2 has not left my side yet? This is also new. Before, the pets or the companions could not join you in-house. You went to somebody's house, whether it was your house or somebody else's house, they just disappeared. They wouldn't be in the store with you, and you went to Scrooge's store. Now, they are allowed to enter. So that's another new thing that's happened. We'll go over that in a moment, too. But yeah, I'm trying... Belle. Belle has her regular dress that she wears, when we first see her. Then during the winter, she has that pink outfit that she wears. It's all, with a hood. We have that in costume, so during the winter, you can dress her in that. Again, if it makes sense for the character to wear the outfit, then they're going to, design the other characters to fit, whatever theme it is. But 9 times out of 10, you're going to be looking at the Disney core characters alone for costumes. Which a lot of people are kind of upset because Minnie and Mickey and all them are getting multiple outfits and nobody else is. But you gotta think about the facts of it. You're just not going to be dressing um, Gaston in, a ghoulie mask or make I don't know, Mother Gothel into, into some giant princess dress, because she's not a princess, she's a villain. You know, we're able to change, of course, Ursula from her squid self to her Vanessa outfit so she can walk around on land. But that was in the movie. Same with Ariel. Ariel, can either have her fins or she can be, have her feet and walk around land. In fact, she has a couple outfits that's also available for her. But that's because those were part of the movie. That was part of the in-game character. We have to stick with that. And like I said, I seriously doubt they're going to do any major changes if it doesn't fit that character's theme. Anyways, we're going to get to all that in a moment. Vibrant treasure seekers, your time has come. Find special treasure maps around your valley. Solve riddles and earn amazing rewards with new Troves of Treasure event. So we have 2 events that are actually going to be coming, which is this one, and there's a second one coming. We'll talk about in just a moment. Speaking of treasures, be sure to check on Scrooge McDuck's store every day for changes. You'll find new items. I did find one new item, nothing too major, but there was one minor new item in the store today. It's sweet. It's best enjoyed by a campfire. It tastes like summer. You got it? Marshmallows. The Summer Sizzle event arrives in the valley, bringing back marshmallows, toasty treats, and new rewards this season. So this was the end of summer event that we did last year when we had the various mushroom or marshmallows, which was the blue, pink, and purple. I forget now. Hold on. All I have was the blue ones. Bummer. Okay, maybe it was only blue. In any case, we're gonna have to make more marshmallow treats and stuff, and find more marshmallows roaming around. But yeah, that's gonna be a thing. They don't say exactly when that's coming. I'm assuming since we have the Treasure Trove event, which is probably gonna start. It hasn't already started now, but it should be starting soon. It's probably going to stick with the Peter Pan theme. The other one probably won't be until July, I'm hoping. We'll have to see. Then it says, sail into exciting summer adventures with the weekly Dream Snatch Challenge. Arriving with the mysteries of Skull Rock, which, they're just trying to drum up more excitement for the Dream Snaps. I think a lot of people are starting to fall out of it. Just because it feels like a lot of them is the same stuff. Like, the current one is kind of a like summer outdoor flower, whatever. I believe it was more because the Dream Snap thing was in clothing and not necessarily in the settings. Even though they show flowers and various garden stuff and what have you. They have that big wall that I have with the vines that I have around the Naboo house. They have someone standing in front of that. So, it's trying to give you that idea of, basically flowers and, summery vibes and what have you. I just did a simple costume. I could figure out what I needed to put on him and sit in front of my house that's over in the Eternity Isle because it has all kinds of flowers and stuff outside. It was perfect. Nothing major. I didn't make any major changes. I did forget to move the stuff back, though. Bummer. I have to remember to go do that. New optional items are coming to the premium store for a limited time, including the unique River Kit bundle that allows you to create your own waterway. That's the one I'm most excited for. That thing is expensive, though. Excuse me. Yeah, we'll go over the store in a moment. I'll show it to you guys. I really, really want it, but I might have to pass on it. We'll have to see. But there's more. New companion bundles arrive, including Max from Disney's Little Mermaid as an animal companion. This adorable canine will not only follow you on your adventures, but also help dig holes nearby thanks to his exclusive ability, which I don't think is exclusive to him because, again, going back to Oscar, someone found a, yeah, sorry, God, I had to clear out my lungs. Not having a good time there. But yeah, there was a image that somebody found of Nana from Peter Pan, of course. So, and they also mentioned someplace in the thing about dogs in general, plural and not singular. So I imagine the digging thing might be a common thing, but we'll go over some of the stuff later on. Like I said, the Max bundle also includes a variety of nautical furniture items for you to enjoy. They're really cute too. Um, Adjusted available seasonal moonstone packs, uh, will be offered for a limited time. Different seasonal cosmetic items may be offered with future updates. So they're going to be doing the premium store thing again, where you buy the moonstones and you get the various things with it. This last one had like two things. You had the outfit and the house, but then you had a different outfit for like a cheaper price. I forget what it was. It was there. I got it only because I wanted to get the moonstones to buy, well, R2 and the outfit I'm currently wearing. Okay. So some of the improvements to talk about is the companion friendships. So we're going to go over this in just a second. Now they basically are just discussing how your animal friends now have the numbers on top of them. I believe they go from 1 to 4. I believe it's like a 1 to 4 thing. Each animal will have a different thing that they're going to help you with. Uh, the ones they call the notable companions, the ones that actually have names, they're all going to have very specific things that they're going to get in that's included to them. I know right now R2 is supposed to help with the iron ore. If we come down here, we can see like the companions over here. The various birds are, some birds are going to help you with flowers, but as you can see, each one offers a different flower. The lovebirds, of course, are going to do the vanilla and the sugarcane. The squirrels are going to be fruit, but again, each one is going to help you with a different fruit. The whimsical ones, like these guys, they're gonna be different. Each one's gonna be a little bit different from each other. They're gonna be helping with gems, so this will help you get the pink gems. I forget the name of them now. The crocodiles are going to be doing seafood. He's a special one because he's that cocoa crocodile, so that's why he's the chocolate. But he has the tuna. That one has the thing over there. The dapper one has another fish. It's so funny because it says fish, seafood, not fish. And I know with the way this game does it, it lists seafood and fish as two different things. So there's the shrimps. He does shrimps also, and he also does squids. The bunnies will help with vegetables, and again, they're going to change. The spring rabbits are going to help with the eggs, of course. So he's the blue bunny, so he can help with the blue eggs. He's got lettuce. He's also got lettuce. He's also got carrots. She's got the pink eggs, like I said. The gingerbread rabbit is going to get ginger, of course. The gentleman rabbit, or the gentle rabbit, is going to have the flowers. The frost one is going to, again, be gems. This guy I don't know about yet because he's brand new and I haven't seen him yet. He's probably going to be on a lock someplace. And of course, he's also carrots, and then the yellow spring is the yellow eggs. We're going to come over here to the ravens, and the ravens are going to get ground materials. When you're digging, they will help grab those items. In fact, literally when I was digging, if the item didn't come to me directly and it's automatically thrown into my inventory, R2 would zip over to it and grab it off the ground. So literally, it's like you're almost unable to lose an item, because if the pet can get over to it, they're going to pick it up for you. So you don't have to run around grabbing tons of items. Except for like when the big explosion of, stuff happens. When you get that special thing when everything goes boom all over the place. Then you might have to run around and get those ones, but the regular stuff, yeah. So he's going to be sand. Again, the clay. Because he's a special one. He, again, is going to be gems. Again, sugarcane. We don't know what he is yet. The pirate run is also sand. This one's also sand. And he is also the clay. The turtles, of course, are going to primarily be seafood. Which is the shells, the seaweed, stuff like that. I have no idea what he's going to be. This one's got the crabs. So they're all basically seafood, where the other birds were a mixture of fish and seafood. The foxes are going to be fish, primarily. The rainbow one, of course, is going to be the specific gem. And you can see, again, all of them have a specific fish that they're going to give you. The royal fox is going to give those garnets. The raccoons are all gems. And again, you can see each one is going to be different. So we have the emerald, we have the turquoise, we have the peridot. I have to remember the names of everything. The snow raccoon case is going to be snowballs. Monkeys. He's got the Aravera, but the monkeys are going to be time bending parts, and each one, like I said, is going to pick up a specific type of part. Same with the capybaras. Basically, all of the pets from Eternity Isle are going to be all time bending pets or parts, except for the flowery capybara, which is going to get flowers, and the relaxing capybara, which is going to get you the pineapples. So snakes again is going to get various parts. The dragons, same thing with them. Everything that's in the current new island, they're all going to get you the snippets. But it is going to be a matter of what color and what type. So like the first one you can see is going to give the little gold owls, but everybody else is going to give one of the frogs. Except for this guy, who's the scholarly baby dragon, who's going to get you the lava. The Pegasus are going to do the various demons. I don't know about him yet. This robot, because it's an unusual pet, he's going to go back to the regular time-bending parts. We don't know about him, but it says ore. The owls, again, are going to do the various owl snippets, or the bird snippets. The caterpillar companion, of course, is the one that have a flower. The Incredible Squirrel goes back to fruits. He's going to give the cherries. And this new monkey, which I just unlocked, the new Star Path, the pirate monkey, he's going to also do chocolate. And so that's it. And as you level them up, they're going to give you different things, and their abilities are going to increase and change. And they're going to help you out. So as you can see, like I said, R2 is already at level 2. Oh, excuse me right there. Blah. R2's at level 2, and so I'll get a new bonus from him when he reaches level 3. Okay. So that's one of the many new things that is happening with the Dreamlight Valley. Another thing though with the pets too, unless with the name pets you can't do this, but with all the other ones, you can now give them specific names to help make them feel more personal to you. So anything that it says like this, this squirrel or this color squirrel or this color rabbit or whatever, you can actually give them little names and basically personalize the game to your liking. So that's a new thing. Yes, Mr. Barry, we love you. Sorry, it's the berry time. Oh, maybe not. He just left again. Okay. So as far as decorating goes, we have a new thing where the paths are going to now be done diagonally. So we are now allowed to change the course of the path. So instead of just doing up and down, left and right, we can actually go side to side and reshape our paths. Someone was saying they were trying to do more curved paths. I guess there was a problem with that. I think Oscar was saying that also. But yeah, I don't care. It still sounds cool. Cool. Grid update. So when you're doing your decorating, we're supposed to have a whole new grid as far as the floor is concerned. When you put things down on the ground. So you can see the grid where the thing is now. Where before it was just, okay, let's place this here, place that there. Player house style improvements, your favorite house. Everywhere you go. Basically, with this one, you can place the house that you want, the very specific one. Like I have a specific house here, but if I wanted to bring the castle that I have in Dreamlight Valley here, the Snowy Castle, I could do that and use that one as my home instead. Or I can move it to the floating islands now, which before we couldn't do. We couldn't put the player homes up there. Now you can. So that's kind of cool. We're going to have something new with the camera. So we're supposed to have some new features in the thing. So they were supposed to give us a city mechanic. I don't know if we can. This looks different. Oh yeah, there it goes. So now I can actually sit down with the camera and I can take a picture of myself sitting in whatever chair or couch or cozy position I want to be in and take the photo that way. So that's kind of cool. That's a new thing. But yeah, this was a different color blue. They changed this color. This was a much lighter color blue. This is now more of a navy blue. Interesting. Hang on a second. I gotta pick up this real fast. I needed to make a 3-star something, and I figured I can stock up on some more of my coffees. Because I go through these quite fast. Come on, R2. Let's see. We're gonna go over the rewards pretty soon as well. Memory improvement. So we're supposed to be able to complete the memories much faster now. As a matter of fact, I literally had just completed one earlier today. Actually, I better put on both of them. It was the spinning wheel. The burning, actually, is the burning in the spinning wheels from Sleeping Beauty. Yeah, it's down there. I probably should have not gone so far. Ah, there it is. So this was after Maleficent had made her curse on the Princess Aurora. The king had all of the spinning wheels in the kingdom collected and burned, so that in hopes that she would never be able to prick her finger. Which doesn't happen because Maleficent, of course, brings her own and has it there for her. So, but you're supposed to be able to get those faster. And of course, unless you already have everything, it doesn't really matter. We're also supposed to be able to get more memories from watering the dried plants. which was supposed to happen when we had a problem where the plants weren't giving the memories or items like they're supposed to, and they said they had fixed it, but they didn't. It started giving stuff once in a blue moon, but it wasn't given as often as it used to. So they went back and had to correct it a second time. So yeah. As a matter of fact, I think it was a dried flower that I got that memory from. Uh, More recommended bundles in the premium store, of course. So you're going to have 6 bundles in the recommended tab, so this could be something new. The uncrafting station balance fix to correct the Dreamlight cost of uncrafting certain items. They basically want to make it easier and cost less to reclaim the materials, which is really nice because a lot of people were complaining about that when that first came out because the cost was really, really high. And it's like, you know, there were times when we had to make stuff that we didn't want to make. There's like, I made the pool a long time ago because I wanted to put it out and have it, as you guys know, in the valley over there between the Monsters Inc. College and the Monster Inc. apartment house. And it looks great over there. But one of the Star Paths had me make another pool. Why do you want to make another pool? I already have one. I didn't need a second one. So I have it sitting there in my inventory doing nothing. Luckily enough, you know, those inventories don't get full because I'd be very upset that they made me crap this thing when I didn't need it. But I would like to get those materials back. But if it's going to cost me too much Dreamlight to do it, I'm already low on Dreamlight. I don't need to lose any more. So we had a ton of bug fixes, including 2 actually separate ones for the furniture. It's called the furniture fluster is what it was called, where there was a tulip base that wouldn't spawn in or would be unreachable, and of course the red bench, which was the one I had a problem with Daisy's house, that you couldn't pick it up and it was unable to grab. There's one for the mannequin madness, where the mannequins disappear. There's a problem with the book with no pictures, which is the pop-up book that you're supposed to have with Alice, which is supposed to do the whole reading thing. And the book disappears and it won't show up. The Spark of Imagination quest, which you can get stuck in a loop for. The situation where I think I have this on camera too somewhere in one of my episodes, where you place a player house down and it shows up inside your player house. I mean, I literally had got stuck inside my house because I couldn't move. The player house was in here. I think I was stuck over here and I could not move out of this corner because the player house had me blocked in. I couldn't even get to the door. I had to literally just shut the whole game down and restart it because it automatically puts me outside. And then I had to pick up that house. I couldn't place it because it was causing me problems. But yeah, there's just a couple of different bug fixes and stuff going on, which of course anyone can go over if they want to go to the Dreamlight Valley page and look up the patch notes for this episode. But we've already spent nearly an hour going over that stuff.
such a beautiful day. Just who I wanted to see. What? Ah. What do you think those villains are really up to?
Wowly. You're welcome. I'm glad you got your stuff back, but that that doesn't appear to be anything out of place here. That means Aladdin's furniture is somewhere else. Directive? Don't worry. I can take care of this. I'll talk to the Cheshire Cat and see what he has to say. There's that cat. He's always near the wells. It's so funny.
Have I drag you in? I am a cat, you know.
Alright, I've cleaned up the big mess you made, but I still don't know where Aladdin's furniture is. What did you do with it? If only I had the memory of a magpie. But alas, I am a Cheshire cat. And Cheshire cats are forgetful?
Nice to see the sunshine.
Forgetful. Forgotless. It all depends on the day. What?
Why, yes.
I've forgotten. I gather that you do not know what you did with Aladdin's furniture. I guess I'll craft him furniture to replace what he lost. Just be sure to lose what you made before you find it this time. Are you utterly confused?
Marvelous.
Oh, thank you.
Ta-ta.
Okay, that man's mad. Mad cat, mad cat. Oh, wrong thing. By the way, my time is off. These things I forgot to put back. So see, you can see down there the bottom thing here. This is for R2 or wherever your animal companion is. It doesn't always show up there. You have to sometimes go down to it to get it to work. I moved these out of the way because I didn't want them in the photo. I wanted the flowers. Ah! I wanted the whole thing to go. There we go. Lucky enough, I already have the materials needed. Interesting how his chest is a lot cheaper than the one I can make of the same style. Well, I completed that one without even trying. Oh, speaking of with talking without trying. Where was it? These are all new because this has to do with your companions. So you gotta reach level 5 with a level 2 with 5 companions, level 10 with or level 2 with 10 companions, 20, 40, and of course level 3 with 1. But that's not what I wanted to go through. I had finished this one right here. Have a daily discussion with 1K villagers. This popped for me earlier today when I decided just to talk to Daisy, just talk to Daisy. When I picked up the bench in her house. And I got the platinum. So that's kind of cool. I didn't even expect to get that. It just showed up in my thing. Bing, bang, boom. I now have the platinum for Disney's Dreamlight Valley. It only took 4 years. Yep. 4 years of hard work, constant play, and a bunch of random you-know-whats. And I finally got the platinum for this game. So, That's another one under my belt. Hello, viewer. Thanks for joining. Appreciate it. Lurkers always welcome. Okay. But yeah, that was probably the last, I guess, major quest. For this game for me, because I mean, just the idea of having to talk to 1,000 people, and you do that quite often when you're doing the star path and whatever, or trying to up the character's level, stuff like that. You want to do all these things, but I don't. And he's floating over here.
I didn't see you there.
I don't always talk to every single person every single time. If I had, I might have gotten it much sooner. Oops, no, get closer. But, unfortunately, there are some characters which I prefer not to talk to at all. Not a huge fan of Gaston, so I prefer to leave him behind when it comes to talking to somebody.
Whoa, it's almost as sunny as Agrabah. We've got a lot to do, don't we?
Oh, hold on. I need
Talk
to get...
to you later.
Interact. Here we go. There we go. Now we can talk. Gotta say, I'm impressed you found my missing furniture. Actually not. Yeah, so I had to remake it all. The Cheshire Cat lost all of your stuff, so I just crafted some new things for you. Whoa, that's incredible. Thanks, Seamus.
No way.
That cat does seem to create trouble. Oh, you have no idea. Who just goes around someone's house and moving their things? You're right, of course. Now, if you excuse me, I need to go have a chat with the Cheshire Cat about all of this. Good luck. You're gonna tell me about it. Come on, R2. We're leaving. You know what? I had just saw him. Let's see if we can catch up with him.
Oh, you're here.
Yes, and now I'm gone. Looking for a cat. Have you seen one? Oh my god, he disappeared on me again. Oh, that cat comes and goes so fast it's gonna make my head spin. Yep, I would say he's no longer here. Awesome. Okay. Oh, you know something I forgot to do too? I forgot to go into the store so we can check out the store items. I was going to mention that. So, the first thing off is the max bundle, which is 4,500 moonstones. And of course, it features Max the dog. He's a beautiful doggy. Look at that big shaggy puppy. And that, I believe that animation that you have also comes with him. So when you take in your dream snaps, he will jump into your arms. Up. Forgot I gotta do this. Max's house, which is going to be a little boat looking house, which is kind of cool looking. We got this beautiful nautical fireplace. I love this. This is gorgeous. And of course the nautical bed. The cabinet, and of course the floor rug. And then that beautiful captain's window cabin. Then you have the nautical lamp, and that's pretty much it. So that is that set. The next thing, of course, is the Neverland Waterfall. Now this one's, as you can see, 3,750. It's broken up into multiple pieces so you can make the river however you want it, or wherever you want it. So it comes with, of course, this waterfall. Oops, I keep screwing this up. You have this like little lake sections, like probably at the end of everything, the little pond. You have the bankside corner right there, and this, of course, is another bank corner, but it has the bridge across it. Another banked corner with the log sticking out right there. A secondary bank corner. This one's a little bit higher. This is what's called the stone corner, as you can see. So it gives you a lot of play there. This is the left bank, and it's a very long section. The right bank, which of course has the bush and the foliage right there, really very nice. You have the nice long stretch. This is called the, so you can probably do like two of these on either side and make a nice big long river sequence. There is another straight bank. So you have the plant and you have the straight, which are pretty much the same thing, just has that stuff on it. Then you have the small straight bank, which is a little bit shorter than the other ones. Those ones are very long. Then you have, of course, the large river pool. So, like, if you want to put, like, the left bank and right bank on either side of this thing, you can make the river much larger. Or you can make it smaller, depends on how big you want the whole thing to go. This is the lily pad and rocks. So that's another, like, pool section. This is another pool section with the lily pads and the log. And then another water pool section, again very large. You can, like I say, if you buy a couple of these things from Scrooge, because I'm sure it's going to be in Scrooge's store, you could probably make a very large waterway somewhere. Then you have this more narrow, it says a square, but that is clearly a rectangle. That's a square, and it's a very large square versus the other ones that we saw earlier, which are kind of like a medium. And that, then we have the small square. I think that's everything. So that is the last of it. So for, you know, $37.50, that's actually not bad. That is a lot of waterways. You could really make a lot of stuff with this bad boy. I can see quite a few really interesting housing plots that you can have with such a huge selection of water. Especially if you have areas which doesn't have a lot of stuff. Like right now, I still have a lot of areas, not only in Eternity Isle, that are kind of like plainish. Because I do want to basically move the food up to one of the... I'm thinking about moving up to one of the floating islands. The only problem with that is I would have to ditch the automatic farming device, and I would have to go up there by myself, because I don't think you can take your companions with you. And I would have to farm each section alone, which would be a pain in the ass. It's very time consuming. I like having the automatic machines. But you can only have 4 in one area as far as I know of. And so as far as I know of, I don't really know if the floating islands are different or not, if you can place more than one down in those things or more than the 4. But if that's the case, then that limits how much produce I can put up there and grow. So yeah, it's kind of in a rock and a hard place situation. But if I wanted to decorate an area with just a bunch of water and, foliage or whatever, I can make a real beautiful scene up there with this kit. Very, very nice. Okay. Then, of course, we have this area here, which is the Casita Archway set, or Casita Wall set. So this, of course, goes for Encanto. And so you have the arch, you have the long wall, you have the corners, the end, the short wall, and that's it. This is pretty much the same as what they did for Aladdin and the castle set that they had there with the walls and stuff that I have around my house, and of course the tower where Jasmine and Aladdin sit. So it gives you that royal complex. You can do the same thing with this with Encanto if you wish, and this of course is only $17.50, so not a bad price for all those little wall sections. The only problem is you have to spend gold later on to buy more if you need more pieces, because this is only one of everything. And I know from a fact, when I made the wall around my area, I needed more than just one of each piece. Okay, so this is still in the future feature items. We then have this really lovely player home, which is the Enchanted Tiki Room, which of course is a attraction from Disneyland. If you guys ever been to Disneyland, you know what this is. It's you go in there, you sit down, and you watch these animated birds and things singing and telling little jokes and stuff, and it's a very popular attraction. Still to this day, it's one of the older ones that's been a part of Disneyland for many, many years. But it's still one that does draw in a lot of attention. I believe this design, though, is from Walt Disney World. And not from Disneyland itself, but still, they're both the same. That's $300. Of course, it's a player home. Player homes are usually that much in itself. We then have the Island Refreshment Stand, which it looks like you can actually get in this one, which is really cool. So you can see, let's come back over here, where you can see there's the touchscreen right there for the register, which is really nice. I love that touch. You can put drinks on here or whatever, and you're really just maybe put some chairs outside. You can even see the menu in back, the menu board in back. That's kind of cool. You got the plates up there. I like this one. But yeah, it'd be nice if you can actually get in it, because I have that one like little drink station that I have over in the Frozen area, which you can take pictures of, and when you interact with it with the camera and take pictures, some of the characters will go back behind the counter to look like they're working there, but they don't stay there, and you can't go into it because it's enclosed. Where this one actually has a walkway, which I would love this, because I could put this on my beach where I have my juice stand is right now, and put a lot of the stuff back on this thing instead of using the station that I have the way it is. I probably cannot put like the refrigerator or anything else inside, which is kind of a drag. but I could probably still put like the drinks and maybe some of the fruit and stuff that I had on the sides. Um, Maybe the mixer on the bar sequences. I have to see how that would work out. That's 1,500, so that's not bad. Very nice. Okay, so now we're getting into the stuff that we already own. So let's come over here. So I believe this was part of one of the. Cause I know I didn't spend money on this. This was definitely not one of the ones that I bought in store. I believe it was part of one of the Star Paths for like the summer. It was probably the one that came out with Moana, or just after her. I don't remember. Because the skirt is very Moana inspired. The Coco stage we've had in the store before. This is an older one. So you had the really cool lights there. You had the fireworks that shoot out from the top. There it goes. Come on, let's see the lights. Let's see it go again. There it goes. Nice. Okay, that's the star path that we have. Recommended items. This is the new recommended item stuff. Of course, this is the Jack Skellington skeleton tool set. This is also an earlier item that we got when Jack first came out for Halloween. The Art Deco bed, that's another returned item. I think the Art Deco set, I think we got him most of the stuff in before we got Oswald, but definitely after Oswald showed up, we got a lot more Art Deco stuff because his house, everything inside is that Art Deco style. Then, of course, there's the Turning Red outfit, which is the ski outfit, and I believe this is another returning item. Same with the Pride Lands backpack set. The Classic Fox backpack, this is another returning one. And if I remember correctly, the fox does move around in the backpack, so he does like stick out and do little things, so it's kind of cute. And of course, the Corona fountain, which again, this is another returning item. This was in the store, of course, when we unlocked Eternity Isle, and we're able to unlock Rapunzel. So that's one of the ones we had. I just hadn't bothered to get it yet. And that's pretty much it, because after that we go back to the signature stuff, which again, there's the dress like I was talking about for Ariel, because that's the I think it was the wedding gown that she uses. So, in the carriage, those are all, that's like an outfit that she would have worn. That one, which we only own. That one I bought by mistake. That which I had because that was a story quest mission. This was also a story quest mission. So we have that. And then here you can see these are the new Moonstone sets. And again, we have, whoops, come back here. So, we have, oh, I wish I wasn't wearing this outfit on me. I don't know why that's coming up, because that outfit is no longer on me. Okay, hang on a second. First off, let's switch. Okay, now. Oh, wrong thing. Alright, so there is the top. You can see it now. It covers the one sleeve. The other one's open. And it definitely has that aesthetic of the mermaid fantasy set. Looks very nice if you have a female. The dress, very blue, shimmery. The various layers and the pearls all over. Very nice looking. You got this very nice, unique hairstyle. It's brand new. With the pearls inside as well. And then, of course, the shoes. Which we've had pearls in the shoes before. I think that's one of the... what was it? The flapper outfit that we got with Princess and the Frog had the pearls on it also. But of course, these are more that blue iridescent look. Kind of the blue purple. Absolutely gorgeous. So yeah, if this is something you're interested in, definitely want to purchase that. Or, get back over here. You have the seasonal mega Moonstick pack, which is the $55 one, which not only comes with that, but it comes with this house, which, of course, the Magical Orchard tree house, which you can see the apples falling out of the tree, which is really cute. There's apples everywhere. Looks very nice. I don't know how tall it is. It doesn't look like it's very tall. And I know, like, from what Oscar was saying, he doesn't think you'd be able to climb up there, which I hate. It's the same thing like with the castle. You have the castle, you have the staircases that goes up the door, but you don't go up the staircase. You just touch the staircase, and he unlocks the door right away and then goes up. You go inside the house. You don't actually get to walk the staircase. I wish you could walk up the stairs and go to the door. Same thing here. I wish you can walk upstairs. The beach house, or not the beach house, the the beach house is another one, the same thing. You can't walk up the stairs. The, can't remember the name of it. But it's the one I have in, my, Bayou Swamp area, which sits on the river itself, because, the stilts lets it sit on the river. And the wood staircase is just on the shore. You're supposed to walk up into the house. Same thing, you walk up to the stairs, boom, and you go inside. So you don't actually walk up to the houses. Which kind of sucks, because they give you these nice little patios and things, but you can't get on them. You can't stand on them. It's just there for looks. And it's a really nice looking house. I really do like it. It's beautiful. It's creative. But, you can't get full use out of it. And I wish they would make these houses something that's more useful. I like the houses that had like the back doors and you actually use the back doors. I wish they'd give me a house where I can utilize the whole of the outer shell of the house. And of course that comes along with the dresses and the shoes and the whole 9 yards. So that's all part of that one set. So those are the two seasonal ones. I don't know how long they're going to be in the store for. It could be for a week. It could be for 2 weeks. Hard to tell. But yeah, that's it. That's what you're looking at. So that is everything for Dreamlight Valley as of current. Where am I going? Now, we need to go find a cat. And the best place to do that is at his tree. Because no matter where he might roam, he's always going to be at the tree. Yeah, and I have a few things I'd like to say to that boy. Put that away. I'm not ready to chop him up just yet, but I'm getting close. Over here.
Shall we have a little chat?
Yeah, that's definitely why I'm here, Cat.
Lose something. Yourself, perhaps.
Okay, you and I need to have a talk. Oh? You can't move people's things around without their consent. I can't? Well then, I shan't. Unless I can, of course. You cannot. People are very upset when they can't find their things. No one here truly understands my vision. Isn't that delightful? No! That's exactly it. No, it's not delightful. Oh, you disagree? Oh, I disagree. Do we agree? Just please promise you'll try to behave. I'll give you my solemn word as a Cheshire cat. Which means absolutely buckus, I can tell you that right now. I'm not sure that holds much weight. 'Twas brilliant and the shiny rose. And he starts singing now. Great.
Right side up, haven't you?
That cat is going to drive me insane. Okay, so now we can talk to him because we already have everything else unlocked. But not impossible. Naturally.
Why, what a lovely day.
There you are.
Do you suppose I'm here? Unless perhaps I'm not. It's all nonsense. That figures.
You don't say.
Ah, Sammy. Just who I was hoping to see. I considered what you said, and I'd like some help making amends to my fellow villagers. Could you help me plan a little party for them? Yes, let's do it. I suggest we throw a nonsense party. What's a nonsense party? It's a Wonderland tradition. One I just now made up. Hmm. Is this some kind of trick? I say it's more of a surprise. I don't know if I like the sound of that.
Oh, I should think so.
Then you'll do better not to listen. Wouldn't you agree? Uh, sure. Now, the villagers. They don't trust me for some reason. But you, they do trust. Yeah, I wonder why they don't trust you, sorry son of a... He's funny. He's actually my favorite character, but my god, having to deal with him is such a pain. Fine, I'll help you. Where do we start? Excellent question. I visited the Dreamlight library and found some recipes. Take them if you please. I've made a few improvements we can serve to our guests. Okay, I'll go cook these for our nonsense party, and I'll bring them back when I'm done.
See you
The
soon.
animals here would enjoy wearing clothes like the White Rabbit does.
Okay, so garlic chocolate tart? Oh, that does not sound good. What was that one? tea sandwiches. Okay. I don't know if I like what he's getting at. Normally a tea sandwich is like a little sandwiches that you would serve at a tea party. But I am afraid he's thinking more on the lines of actual tea in the sandwiches.
This place really shows that everybody's special in their own way.
Up. It's just the usual, yeah. I pondered all the ways to fix my furniture mix-up. The best way, I determined, is the left way, which, of course, is only right. P.S. How does the cat write without hands? The answer to this one might give you pause. Cat. Okay, I think I need 2 of these. Ooh. Chocolate, cheese, and garlic? Oh, this cat is mad. But of course he is. What am I saying? Fish? Our main ingredient is fish? You might as well call it a sardine sandwich. Ooh. Yes, Archie, come on. Try to keep up, sir. Ah. R2? R2? Oh, there you are. Come along. Don't dilly-dally.
Oh, there you are. How marvelous. It's you.
Okay. Here are the recipes you asked me to make. I'm not sure about putting some of these ingredients together. Why is there garlic in a chocolate tart? It's a Wonderland specialty I just created. Which brings me to the next nonsense party request. A decoration with some Wonderland whimsy. I'm amused that it's not made of garlic or anything. Anyways. Oh, no, Sammy. Not anyway. Only the right way. I really need to choose my words carefully around you. So you would like me to make a decoration? Yes. I have a list of materials Put these all together, and it will be a marvelous whimsical. I promise. It's a very special Cheshire smile balloon arch. Oh boy. Now,
Yes.
you must also add some other random decorations for the party. Why, even you can decorate yourself. Okay? I'll make the Cheshire Smile Balloon Arch. Decorate around your tree and change my clothes for the party. I'll also invite some guests once everything is ready. Be sure to include our two cutlery creators, as well as Daisy.
And curious,
She was most upset about the redecorating. And don't forget Scar. We ought to have him at least one more cat in attendance. Okay. What will you do in the meantime? Oh, me? Maybe stroll by the beach.
Oh dear.
Or
I
pick
hope
a few
I'm not late for
raspberries.
anything.
Once. Or one never knows.
Cheerio.
He worries me too much. You know, like I said, the Cheshire Cat was always one of my favorite characters in the story. Where's my out? There it is. Trash can. Yeah, as far as the anime movie go, yeah, I love the Cheshire Cat. He was great. In the game American McGee's Alice, even though that's a very dark and sinister game, the Cheshire Cat was still quite a lot of fun. Just with some of his unusualness. Oh, wrong thing. I wanted to come over here. Oh, goodness. That is quite the smile. Okay, I gotta put it through random items, and then I gotta change clothes, too. Oops, can't go that way. Alright, R2, come on. This is gonna be a wild party. But we have much to do and nothing to lose. Except our sanity. Which I'm afraid might happen sooner than planned. Yeah. I think one of the reasons why the start path is a little bit shorter this time is because we do have um Oh, I can't put that there. Sorry, my brain is somewhere else. We do have the second half of the storyline. There's my castle walls. Gosh dang it, my brain keeps slipping. The second half of the Storybook Veil quest coming up. So, we'll be having Maleficent joining us very, very soon. I don't really have any regular throne or chairs. Yeah, it's okay. No one sits anyways in these things.
The rabbits here don't know if they're on time or not.
Oh, something
Or
orange.
perhaps they just don't care.
Random pieces of clothing. Oh, I gotta wear something orange. Hmm. 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 Yeah. We can wear that. That would work. Wrong set, but I can't find the actual pants to go with the sucker. Of course. Hmm. I thought orange. A lot of this isn't orange.
One could
Okay. So, let us go find our guests, shall we? Oh, Tiana is actually right here. Hello, Tiana. Would you like to attend the Cheshire Cat's party?
All right.
Really? I don't know if the Cheshire Cat was the hosting type. Only if it's of the nonsense variety.
Huh?
Pardon me? What does that mean? It means when it comes to a Cheshire Cat, expect the
I
unexpected.
see.
Exactly. Well, since he's still new to the valley, I'll be nice and give him a warm welcome.
Goodness.
That's what I've heard since he's still new to the valley. It'll be nice to give him a warm welcome. So you'll come?
Well.
Of course. It sounds like this party will be the cat's pajamas.
I haven't had this much fun since last Mardi Gras.
Okay, is anyone... Probably everybody else is in the valley. There's Scar, there's Daisy, and there's Remy. Okay. Let's zip, 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 and go talk to the Scar.
Over here.
If you'd be so kind.
May I help you with something? Actually, I wanted to invite you to a party. Ah. Coolness. At least I know to close down my window then. Alright, kiddo. I'll talk to you soon. Actually, I wanted to invite you to this party I'm throwing with the Cheshire Cat.
Oh.
That's tragic excuse for a feline. I don't think so. I don't do whimsy. I don't know about delicious. Yeah, we'll need someone with gravitas to attend that. You get him. Come on. You'll bring a little dignity to this party. Oh, goody. No need to be sarcastic. Normally, I'd decline, but I'm grown bored of counting small creatures. You forbid me to hunt. I'll attend your little kitty party.
Oh,
Kitten
I'll help
party.
you in any way I can. Trust me.
Yeah. That's a scary, trust me. So Remy's still over there. I have... Oh, Daisy. Daisy.
Just who I wanted to see.
Hello, Daisy. How would you like to attend a party? I'd love to. What's the occasion? It's an apology of sorts. An apology? For what?
What?
For the Cheshire Cat. From the Cheshire Cat. He wants to make amends for that.
Oh.
I suppose that would be nice of him. And I never miss a soiree. Alright, I'll come to the party.
This is truly the perfect place to live.
Okay, let's go find Remy now. Hopefully he's still on this side of the park. Okay, Remy is by my house. Coming up to the well. There he is.
Excuse me, but I could use a human's help.
Remy.
Bonjour.
Bonjour to you, sir. It's all nonsense. Hi, Remy. I'd like to invite you to a party. Thanks, Sammy. What kind of party? Honestly, I'm not sure.
Huh?
What do you mean? Well, it's a part of the Cheshire Cat and I are putting together. The Cheshire Cat? Isn't he the one who made a mess of my restaurant? He wants to make amends. And we made a few new recipes for his party. I bet the Cheshire Cat would love to know what you think. Sure. I can't say no to an experimental cuisine. I'll be there.
Excuse me, but I could use a human's help.
Yeah, I'm not doing those quests anymore. Those are a pain in the tuchus. If you know what I mean. Yeah, those were the food quests that you were doing, the special deliveries, which I thought might be fun at first, and it was at first very quite fun. But the problem is that after a while, you kept repeating the same like 4 quests every week. Sometimes you get one or two quests like 2 or 3 times in a single week because they didn't space them out very well, and it wasn't like they gave out new ones, or like I said, they had like a whole bunch that they could rotate. They kept giving us the same thing, so it was basically and the ones I remember the most, because these are the ones I got the most, was Donald. Well, 2 of them were Donald's, period. One was where he wanted a bunch of food for a party he was throwing himself to celebrate himself because nobody else would. And my nephew did redeem water, so I will do that. I do apologize for that. Besides, I was dry anyway, so that's a good thing. The other quest was Donald. He wanted to make a bunch of seafood or fish items, and then he would take him to Goofy to show him the fish that he caught. But they weren't fish, of course, they were cooked foods. So Goofy was always very hesitant to believe that he actually caught those fish because they were cooked. They weren't fresh fish. But Donald only wanted to prove that he was a better fisherman than Goofy. So by ordering the food that I had to make for him, he presented that as his daily catch. Which is stupid. But that's Donald sometimes. He doesn't think about the consequences. He just acts. Then there was the trick that Vanellope plays on Merlin. She gets you to make all this I don't want to say spicy because that's not really the correct word, but she would have you make like stuff that would like very garlicky, very strong scented items basically to get it so her breath would smell, so she can say that she has a special spell that she can do called dragon breath. And so when she has Merlin lean closer, she would breathe into his face with that horrendous smell coming out. It was not funny. I didn't like it. I didn't think it was. I mean, it's a childish thing to begin with, but I myself just didn't care for that type of joke. I didn't think it was very funny, and I hate doing that quest. And then was one other one, I can't remember what it is, but it was always those same 4 quests over and over again, in nauseam, and I just got tired of it because there was nothing new. They came up with, more quests for everybody. I think one was Scars too. They had one for Scar where he wanted food to eat. There was one for Minnie, where she wanted to give the fairy godmother something anonymously, so that the fairy godmother knew that she was appreciated, but the fairy godmother already knew that it was Minnie, because she was the only person who was nice enough to do something like that. So she would give you something to give to Minnie in return. That one was cute, but again, it's after a while when you did it 4 or 5 times, it's boring. You already know what's going to happen. I was hoping to see new stuff all the time. Sure, they didn't have to do it like, put out new stuff every single day, but like, when the new update came up, they can do a whole section of new quests for that thing. Nope, same quest over and over again. And primarily the 4, and it was boring as all hell.
There's something you want to know,
Yes. I invited a few villagers to our party. I think this might actually turn out pretty fun. We do have one final thing to do, Sammy. This nonsense banquet table needs placing. Anywhere will do. I can do that. I'll find the perfect place. Perfect? Oh, perfect is no fun. Oh, sorry. I'll place the nonsense banquet table as randomly as I can. Somewhere near the tree. Better? Perhaps. We shall see.
Want to see you soon?
Yes, I can really dig my claws into a place like...
Yes, sir. I know. Okay, so we are going to move you over there. Then we're going to take out... It's upside down. Oh my god, that is hilarious. How did Jafar get here? Kind of blocking Jafar, but that's okay.
It's about
talk to you
time.
first. How did you like the nonsense party, Scar? Not one bit. I had a feeling you'd say that.
Oh.
The Cheshire Cat's antics are pathetic. A feline should show more dignity. Sorry to hear it. I'll be sure to keep that in mind before inviting you to the next party.
You did it.
Bonjour.
Nonsense. So what do you think of the nonsense party? The food was definitely interesting.
Yeah.
But I totally applaud the creativity that went into the dishes. Oh, well, I'm glad you had a good time. It's like a song said, anyone can cook.
Excuse me, but I could use a human's help.
Oh, not Scar again. Sorry. Next time, sir.
Did it. Huzzah.
Did you enjoy the nonsense party, Tiana?
Oh.
I'm sorry to say it, Sammy, but I really didn't. Oh?
Huh.
There was no music. The food was, well... And as for Scar, that cat needs to learn some manners. Yeah, those are all good points.
Oh, goodness. You're busier than a bee in a flower field.
Look at those two. Look at they're ready to fight each other. I find it a disadvantage to be awoken from my slumber. You weren't sleeping!
We shall reconvene later.
Mm-hmm. Okay, there's Daisy. Wait a minute, where's Daisy again? Ah, she's off, that way. Ah! Wrong way. Don't do that, don't do that. That way. Go get the Daisy Duck.
Well, look who it is.
So, what did you think of the nonsense party? Well, it was a bit confusing as to why I was invited. The Cheshire Cat wanted to apologize for mixing up your home furnitures, remember?
Mm-hmm.
But the decor was all mismatched. It was like my house debacle all over again.
Oh.
I think he just wanted to confuse me more. That's possible. Very possible.
Don't be a stranger.
Okay.
Lose something yourself.
Well, the party was interesting. I'm not sure everybody enjoyed it. Hooray.
Wonderful.
I'm sure their nonsense parties are quite different than mine. After all, it's all nonsense. Haha, what? 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 Yeah. What else would a nonsense party be? Maybe it's from all the time I spent talking to you, but somehow that makes sense to me. Only nonsense can be sense. Sensical? I don't know if that's an actual word. After all,
Oh, yes.
do tell me. Who was having the most unfun? Well, Remy was actually impressed with the creativity of the meals. But I don't think that's what you mean. The villager who had the most unfun was, I'm gonna say Daisy. I mean, Tiana wasn't crazy about the food and she didn't like the company, some of the company that we had to keep in, but, you know, she wasn't like, you know, ready to blow her top. And Scar, you know, Scar is Scar. He's gonna scoff at everything. But Daisy was the one who was the most upset. Splendid. Much too sensible, if you ask me. I'm glad to hear you're satisfied, at least. I suppose this is just who you are, isn't it? Generally speaking, I find being dissatisfied, a dreadful bore. I have learned to expect the unexpected from you, yes. I just hope you and the villagers learn to get along.
Oh,
That was my
yes.
thing. I just hope you and the villagers learn to get along. Not to worry. We'll just throw another nonsense party if we need to. I think one nonsense party was plenty.
I'd say color me
I'll help
impressed.
you in
Forget
any
it.
way I can.
I'm already
Trust
thinking.
me.
Okay, well the balloon went bye-bye. It's only the table left. You know what? I'm gonna leave it there. Okay, I do want to talk to, the Forgotten. I don't think he's here, though. Let's return back to the valley. Knowing my luck, he'll be in Eternity Isle. The one place I chose not to go visit. Nope, there he is.
Talking to you isn't so bad.
Hello, Sammy. I'm glad you're here. I found this feather. I wanted to show you. It's a feather I found near Skull Rock. I wonder who it belongs to. It's like the one in Peter Pan's hat, actually. I think whoever owns this feather, put it there for us to find. I couldn't get that out for some reason. I don't know why. So they're playing games with us. Let's go investigate Skull Rock and see what we can do. Come on.
I can't wait to explore everywhere.
Oh, that's where I put that bad boy. Hey, viewer, thanks for joining.
Oh dear. I hope I'm not late for anything.
Sorry, Shadow Me, I'm coming. I had made a third one. I didn't really mean to make a third one, but I made a third one and screwed up.
Oh, it's you.
What do we do now? I'm not sure. We'll figure it out. You and I have been through a lot together. This is just one more adventure. Exactly. And this place. Does it bring back memories? I definitely feel something. I remember playing here as a kid, laughing, having fun. It felt like I'd never grow up. I remember now. Yep, I wanted to be wild. Me too. It was perfect. And what about now? How do you feel? I feel safe. Things are good. The villagers accept me for who I am. Though, I know I still need to work on accepting myself. Is there anything I can do to help you? Well, there is one thing. I think it would be nice to have a real name. Oh. That's a great idea. We need to find you a great one. So you'll help me? Of course! How about obsidian? I like obsidian. Jet is cool too. You know what? I'm gonna steal a name from Baldur's Gate 3. Shadowheart is a perfect name. Shadowheart? It's perfect, Sammy. It really feels like me. Welcome, Shadowheart.
It's actually nice.
You see the smoke first? Why am I kneeled? I'm still wearing this dumb outfit. I gotta get this off me.
Oh, it's you.
Did you feel something strange when we were back at Skull Rock? I think it finally opened. Sammy. It was our happy thoughts. I remember now. The magic of a happy thought broke through Skull Rock. We did. Skull Rock's open. I can't wait to see what's hiding in there. But first, I need to change outfits because I'm tired of this goofball thing the cat made me wear. Boom. Alright, R2, let's go.
Everything here is so fun.
Yes, thank you. Okay, he's coming. Yeah. Oh yeah, it's opened up. Oh, I completed it. Okay, nice. Let's head inside. Pirate ship. This actually looks cool. I don't know if we can visit the whole area, but it'd be nice. Tinkerbell? Tink, is that you? Uh-oh, Peter's shadow. Sam, did you see what I saw? The little light and that strange shadow? Yes, it was disconcerting. Something about the shadow was unsettling, and yet it also felt familiar. Does that make sense? I think so. Way back when we were a kid, we used to call those lights pixie dust orbs. They're a funny mix of pixie dust and dreamlight. I remember now. Maybe we should continue exploring. We might find something or remember more. Great idea. I noticed a passage up ahead. I'll go check that out. Meet me there when you're ready.
You're a good listener.
thought I saw something for a moment, but no. Maybe it was just R2. Okay, so that's the crafting table. Cool. I like the look of that. That is even better than I thought it was. Can I break this rock? Yes, I can. If you look for the wheel that opens the gate, find it yourself. Do not bother the captain with this. Hmm. Come on, R2. There's another note here. Only the light of the pixies can reveal the sneaky shadow. See like that right there? R2 can grab certain things. He just did. But yeah, you see the when you see the paw prints on the ground, that means that's stuff that the companions can pick up. Turnstile. Can't do anything with that then. We can't get out of there. See right there, there's that paw print. There goes R2, who's gonna grab it. What's this? A light? Oh, not that one. Dang it. I keep moving the thing. It's real hard to get to land on where I want it to be. Look at all these weird skulls. Can't open that yet. I need something for that. Need something for this.
Oh,
okay.
It's you.
How does it look up ahead? Can we keep going? I checked the passage, but there's a gate blocking the way. There must be clues here to open it. Those little pixie dust orbs we saw. Yeah, something tells me those will be important. Did you find anything interesting while you were looking around? Well, I did find a broken lantern. How's an old lantern going to help us? We can use it to capture the pixie dust orbs. Catch pixie dust orbs? Why would we do that? Well, the broken lantern doesn't have a place for oil or a candle, so maybe we could use the pixie dust orb to light it? And look. There are 3 rope winches. I bet we'll need to turn all 3. Or turn 3 lanterns. I bet we'll need 3 lanterns. Brilliant! So we just need to find and fix 3 broken lanterns. And catch some pixie dust orbs to put them inside. Exactly. I'll find the broken lanterns and gather what we need to fix it. you keep an eye out around here. I'm still suspicious of that strange shadow we saw.
Talking to you is actually nice.
I wish I can pick up that treasure. So I just have the one at current. Aha! Yup. And there's another one right there. Oh, wrong thing. Weird. Normally quest items are up on top. It says I have everything I need. Maybe we need to catch the 3 orbs first. But I don't see any orbs anywhere. Oh, they're in the valley. Ah. That one did escape. I'm gonna have to remove this stuff. More moonstones. Yes, Archie, what is it?
As my inner voice likes to remind me, come at me.
Well, we're looking for a little dust of light. I'm quite pleased with how nonsense party went. As much unfun as our guests. Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, what's the thank you letter? I wish I can have you do your scans and scan the area for those things, but I somehow think you wouldn't be able to find it anyways. Oh, wait a minute. What color was that one I needed? Dang it. Ah, black. Speaking of, what color... When is the black one out? Oh, he only has 2 things? Wow. Okay. Not out today. Okay. So I still can't do that one. I don't really need to do it.
We have to stop Ursula from
It's more something I want to do. See, the problem is you have those little motes flying around in certain areas. I can't tell if it's pixie dust or if it's just those little things sparkling everywhere. It's like good gravy. Yes, Archie, I know. It's like looking for a needle in a haystack. This is going to be the hardest one because I have those fireflies flying all over the place. Which is going to be murder to try to find one glowing orb.
Look at all this Dreamlight. You're doing quite
Ah, more. Oh, there's a white owl over there. Damn it. Yes, Archie, I know. Oh, gosh dang it. You know what? I'm having enough trouble trying to find these little motes of light. I don't need any more hassle from you. I haven't picked up a lot of these. I'm surprised there isn't more of them running around. If you can't tell from all the rocks and stuff laying around, I barely come into the game anymore. I come in, I check Scrooge's store, and I get out. Every now and then I might clean a few things up here and there, but
Cat pajamas. No rules, no responsibilities.
come on, Archie, we're going.
I'd love for you to stop by sometime.
Ah! I got so turned around I couldn't see where I was going. Got it. Thank you. I really was trying not to do that in case I had to, well, pick up orbs or pick up more thorns, which I did earlier today. I mean, I was actually quite happy because it only made me pick up 5 night thorns or any of the equivalents too. Okay, so I need to catch 3 of these things. I've been nearly everywhere. Where are they? So yeah, it's like this house is what I'm talking about.
Residents in this valley is quite impressive.
You can't go up the staircase to get on top. You can't go to that door to look outside. You enter from here. Which in a way kind of sucks. Normally I would have had those ice things cleaned up already, but... Great, now it's raining. Now, you would think it'd be quite easy to find the big orbs like that, but... they are being elusive. Ah, there it is. Now I'm gonna have to retrace my steps. There's gotta be one here, somewhere around here that I missed the first time out. Ah. Yes, Minnie.
This rain doesn't seem too bad.
Not yet, no. I have seen worse.
There's something really special about this place.
Oh, no. Blue and purple. That can only mean one thing. Blue buttons. Yeah, we had the button thing going on for the popcorn buckets and everything. They made a major change where instead of just having to fish out any blue pond like this one, you had to find the one that had the purple rings with it. That was the determining factor. When you found the purple rings, you would find the blue buttons.
I imagine the clouds are in tears again. Poor things.
Mm-hmm. I kind of liked it because it made it easy now, because before, last year when we had to do the buttons, you were fishing through all the blue things, and 9 out of 10 times, it would just be whatever fish you got. You would not get the proper the proper buttons and stuff from them, which was a massive pain. You know what? In fact, in order to make some of the popcorn buckets, I literally sat right here, in one of the streams. I forgot. I don't remember if it was here in front of Moana's house, but it was in this general area. This one blue thing kept respawning over and over again with the purple, so I just went in there every single time and
I can't wait to explore everything.
you know, did my best to try to catch as many buttons as I can. I had Donald with me so that he would respawn additional bucket or pump or oh, there it is, additional buttons. Nice. I need a crafting table now. And see, this is the thing I was talking about. I made this nice little open area as a kind of a drink bar. But if I grab that one, I can put a lot of the stuff on that bar still. Maybe not everything, but I can get most of it on there and then get the little benches around it still. Okay. Minnie's house is the closest crafting table I have. Next to, you know, there's the one in Pirate Rock. What was I thinking? There it is. Okay. I come in peace. But yeah, I think R2's storage spot only fills up if your storage is too full, so it gives you like the 3 extra slots, at least for now anyways. Okay, there wasn't one down below, right? No, there's one here. I don't turn it? Okay. What does this one say? I didn't read this one. Legends say to never cross the beams of light. But here we be, pirates. We do what we like. There it is. Where the confounded pixie dust orbs are infested with the tree, ski water, the dark fun around the village. Hmm. Real quick. I hate the alchemy, Ritz, and Ia, so I may just. Just been able to complete 2 back to back, but only after nearly an hour of ingredient hunting. Yeah, that's the one problem with like I said before when we were playing with DSO is that the alchemy is the hardest part because trying to find the plants and shit is murder. Even if you have the ability to see the plants better, trying to find the right plants is hard. They don't make it easy on you. More pewter and copper? Yeah, not surprised. And half the time you only find like one type of plant. And the stuff doesn't even glow. Really? That's weird. They should glow no matter what. What am I missing? I know Peter's shadow went this way. Going to jewelry. Ah. Yeah. In one place using all 3 lights. Oh! There we go. Couldn't find 2 flowers. Enough pewter and gold to forge. Yep, that's it. So, okay, so it looks like they can go up to the to level 5. Okay. So, if I'm not mistaken, oh yeah, see, so now the whole bottom section is opened up. In fact, I can move stuff into it if I wanted to. Does he sell? Ah! Dang it. Trying to get things precisely in that holding section is difficult sometimes. Because you go right past it when it moves. Okay, hang on to those for me. Wait a minute. Where'd that... There we go.
I'm happy to see you. Talking to you is actually nice.
Hello, shadow person? Can you speak? Seems he can't reply verbally, Sammy. It looks like he wants us to follow him, though. Follow him, though. What should we do? I don't generally follow strange shadows into unknown caverns. Oh, yeah, I don't generally follow. Well, exercise caution is usually a good idea. I think maybe we should make an exception. Alright, let's do it. Shadow person, lead the way. He isn't going anywhere. Why does he look kind of frustrated? I don't think he can move freely without the light from one of the lanterns. Ah. We need to move one of the lanterns so the shadow can move with us. Yes, but don't forget, he gets stuck in one place if we shine all three lights on him. Right, let's do it. Okay. I think there we go. Hello? Ah. Jade Skull. Who's disturbed us? Eternal slumbers. I'm Sammy. I'm trying to get deeper into Skull Rock. Shadow is helping me. Shadow? If the shadow is helping me, you're in for a treat. What can you tell me about it? Why, the shadow there belongs to, you know, maybe you ought to see for yourselves. Will you help me at least? Of course, but first, you have to answer our riddles. Riddles 3 for each of the heads. Ye don't think ye pass by for free, did ya? Yeah, I kinda hope so. Sorry, shiver your timbers, matey. But without the riddles, there's no way to pass through. Alright, let's give it a shot. What's the first riddle? I'm used to explode the water and shores. I'm used to explore the waters and shores. A swaying home atop the sea foam. What am I? Well, you're a ship. I'm a winged creature, small and bright, with magic dust to grant you flight. Don't be fooled. Of course. I've courage twice my size. Dare to doubt? That's just unwise. Who am I? a pixie. I'm an instrument of wind, and for him I'll always play. As he laughs and grins to lead the way, what am I? A pan flute. You answered all orbitals. But were ye correct for all three? Indeed, you knowledge of the important things you do, ye free to go through. Thank you, Archer. Looks like we're stuck here. We have to keep looking around. There must be a way to continue forward. First, let's break these up. Oh great, there goes another. Shadow Art. I broke those glowing rocks and found something interesting. First of all, this rope winch was embedded in the rock. Not sure how, but I bet that will come in handy. There's also a pixie dust ore that dropped. Pixie dust. Pixie dust? Has a special kind of magic. It can even make things fly. That's amazing. Having something that can cause things to fly would be really handy. Let's follow the pixie dust orb and see where it goes. I'll pick up the pixie dust. It drops along the way. Wait a minute, I want the note first. Warning, do not spread pixie dust around the ship unless ye are looking to fly away. So I need 6 of them, huh? What do I have in my inventory right now? I'm trying to figure out what I picked up when I dug up that thing over there earlier. Oh, still more? God, this seems a pain in the butt, isn't it? That was the way to go. Ah, I found treasure. More treasure. Treasure. Can't go that way. He went through the crack. That's it. That's all the pixie does. I thought it was gonna leave me outside for a moment because the way it looked like it was hiding over there, but that wasn't the case. Whoa. That's cool. Up. Wrong thing. This is actually cool. Ah. I'm turning these randomly without having any idea what I'm doing. Do not touch the barrels. Only those who need the captain's key may match up these symbols to reveal it. Did you notice the barrels around? They all have these symbols on them. I wonder what they do. Yeah, I know, I saw that. Probably another puzzle to solve. I was thinking the same. Whoever set up all this up in Skull Rock has a lot of time on their hands. They must be really bored or something. It would be too if I was stuck. If it was me stuck in here. The symbols on the barrels must mean something. I wonder if these symbols are meant to be matched up. Oh, I didn't think of that. A hook, a sewing needle, and a pixie on one side of each barrel. Why, a bell, a clock, and a shadow are on the other side. Okay. Interesting, I'll take a closer look at the barrels. If we can turn them around. We can try to match them. Okay, I understand now. So, we need to match this with Peter. We need to match that one with the clock. Which I screwed up, so that needs to go back the other way. I think that should be it. Where's the shadow? Okay, clock. Okay, that one got matched. Okay, there's Tink. Oh wait, I think I screwed that one up. Shoot, okay. Okay, my bad. There we go. No trespassing. It's the captain's quarters and only the captain or his assistant to the captain who holds the key to pass. Oh! I didn't grab the key. Okay, so I made a mistake. I thought Peter and Tink had to be together, but no. Peter was supposed to get connected with the sewing needle because when he sews his shadow to him, so his shadow can't go anywhere. And Tink, for some reason, was aligned with the clock. No, with the bell. She was aligned with the bell because if you say you don't believe in fairies, a fairy dies and you're supposed to clap or ring a bell to bring him back or something like that. I forget what the story situation is, but yeah, it's really weird. Another chest that requires another key. And where's the key to that then? Oh. Oh, wrong way. So, yeah, so the bell was supposed to go. Interesting. Oh, rope ladder. Nice. So Tink was linked up to the bell. The clock, of course, you know, had to go with Hook because Hook is afraid of, doesn't like clocks. Because of the alligator 8 o'clock. Musical notes. Shadow is gesturing. What does he want? Looks like he's pointing at these walls covered in musical notes. Something feels off. Everything about Skull Rock has been strange, hasn't it? Exactly, I mean, look at these walls. There are gaps where some of the notes aren't lit up. Let's look around for a hint at what to do next. I think you're right, Sammy. Look at the strange glow over there. I think it's a musical note. Come on, let's follow. As soon as I get this key.
Talking to you is actually nice.
Glass. Oh. X marks the spot. Interesting. We're gonna have to take the little raft that Goofy helped me make.
Talking to you isn't so bad.
This pirate map has an X marked on the just off Skull Rock. I bet something important can be found there. I heard this tune as a child. I was in the Forgotten Lands, the Frozen Heights, Dazzle Beach, and the Dream Castle. If I search my memories, I can see exactly where they are. Maybe we should split up and cover more ground. Good idea. I'll find the missing glowing musical notes using these clues. You check anywhere else in case our guesswork is wrong. One more thing, Sammy. I'm not sure catching the notes will always be the easiest. It'll be as easy as chasing them around. I bet this is another game we have to play. Like the lanterns and the barrels with the skull in Skull Rock. Yeah, good luck. R2, move please. This one doesn't have a thing on it. Come on, R2, we're going. Oh. Okay. Donald's fell on his face again. Let's go. This is new. Is that it? Okay. I'm not seeing any other clues or any other hints or anything that might lead us to something else. Alright, let's go. Okay. Dazzle Beach, Frosted Heights, Forgotten Lands. Buzz, you just scared the piss out of me for a second. I wasn't expecting that. Which I didn't see him. That's hilarious. Hey, Donald. I wonder if it's in one of the caves or something. I hate going in there because it takes so long to, like, load. Ah! I was right. That's there, but it's not there. Okay, I think we got everything we can get out of here. I don't see anything else. Frozen Heights. That can be the cave up there as well, the secret laboratory I had.
Could use a few more sleds around here.
He did claim Forgotten Lands as well. Wait a minute. These weren't here. This table's fallen over. Okay, except for Frozen Heights and Forgotten Valley, I forget where the other places they said to look. I'm gonna check anywhere with a cave. I also don't mean to disturb you, hun, but... Yeah.
It's snowing. Good thing the cold doesn't bother me.
I know they said the castle. That's all I remember, it's just the 4 places, and I gotta find 5 of them. There's nothing here. Dang it.
Oh, you're here.
I don't know, Archu. I'm lost. Yes, we're going. We're gonna check the castle. Come on, Archie, don't lag behind.
Everyone here is so kind. It takes a little getting used to.
Okay. There. Ah. I just wanted to look. There doesn't appear to be anything else here. I'm gonna check in the secret room. Oh yeah, this is the old books. Okay. I've gotten all those ready. Nothing in there unusual. Dang it, I don't know where the other three are. Oh, the other two, I should say. I found three. Let me see what the notes say. Oh, wrong thing. Okay, here we are. Let me see. Collector's menu. Why collector's menu? Hmm. I don't know. shoot. Okay. Okay. Dang it. I keep looking for the pink one because I'm still missing one memory.
The villagers are depending on you, my friend.
Oh.
Never give up.
I meant to come this way. I'm not gonna go through the whole cave. I'm just want to look in the front entrance area in the secret room. Primarily. Nothing here. Okay. I guess we can check the treehouse. So we checked Ursula's cave. We checked the cave we found Olaf in. We checked Elsa's cave. We checked this one.
Sometimes perfectly terrible.
I keep forgetting we can't go that way. I need to like break this up a little bit better. There's gotta be something else we can climb into or go into to search because something is just not making sense. Oh. Alright. I wish they would utilize this. Other than just this one little quest. Obviously those pedestals are supposed to be for something. Let's go talk to the, well, he's not forgotten anymore. Let's go talk to Shadowheart. Maybe he has a... Oh! See, this is what I talk about. Yep. I have a ton of the red and the green. The blues I don't have that many of because, again, like I said, we were forced to fish in the regular blue circles, and that meant we didn't always get the blue buttons. We got whatever fish had come out of there, which is very frustrating. So I'm trying to collect more blue buttons. Maybe if I talk to him he can remind, or I can remind myself where I'm supposed to be searching.
Talking to you isn't so bad.
Dazzle Beach, forgotten. Weird, I checked those locations. See, the pirate map location should have been 1. Then the one in Dazzle Beach, which was in Ursa's cave. The one that we found in Frosted Heights, and the cave that Olaf was in. The one in the Dreamlight Castle in the lobby that we ran around in. That makes 4, and the 5th one, of course, was in the treehouse.
I hope we talk again soon.
Yep, keep going the wrong way. So why are we missing one? Let's go back to the island. I found the treasure, but I didn't find the musical note. Yes, R2, I know. This is very frustrating. Nope. There's no place to fish like in the other one. How come I'm missing one note? Shoot. I really don't know where else to look. I'm afraid that if I can't find that note, I'm gonna be stuck. And I hate that because I've been stuck too many times already. I really don't know what to do. Wrong way. Yes, Archie, I'm getting very tired of this. Okay. I may have to just leave this here. And we'll have to get back to it. I am quite frustrated. I have been everywhere I was supposed to go. I went to the island. He dug up the treasure. But there was no note there. We went to the 4 locations we were supposed to go. We got a note from all of them. But where the heck the 5th and final note is, I do not know. That was weird. Yeah, I'm having no luck. Okay. Yeah. I think we're gonna end it here. I am rightly confused. And I'm getting a little frustrated, honestly. This whole thing has got me running around in circles, and I have no idea what I'm supposed to be doing. So instead, we are just, well, yeah. I think we'll leave it for here now, for the night. We'll be back next Wednesday with more Dreamlight Valley. Probably not at the same time because I started early tonight because, again, I wanted to go through the patch notes and stuff like that. Now, it always takes forever to go through all that stuff. And I know I wouldn't have a lot of playtime if I did. So, that's why we started early. We're actually 4 hours in, so I'm actually playing a lot longer than I normally would do. But again, that's because there was so much to do with the Cheshire Cat and the Forgotten, and well, now his name is Shadowheart, and trying to solve the Skull Rock and everything. There's just a lot going on. So we'll definitely be back at this, like I said, next Wednesday, right back here as always. So if you guys are interested, make sure you guys stop in for that. Tomorrow I should be coming back with my nephew, that Gamer Guy 113, for more fun and games in our 4-day gaming weekend. Starting off with Elder Scrolls Online. If that sounds like fun, please come and join us. Follow me here at twitch.tv/TheRatsCast for more fun and games. Check out the social medias at CyberRat on Twitter, at the Ratscast on Instagram, on Threads, and on BlueSky.social, because I do try to post it when I'm going live, what games I'm going to be playing. I also try to post a lot of fun stuff, gaming information, all kinds of stuff, mainly on Twitter, because that's where most of the stuff comes from. But I do try to keep everything informed with most stuff on all of my channels, so go check it out, please, and thank you. Now, Dreamlight Valley has been out for 3 years, plus the year it was in early access. So 4 years of this game has been gracing us. And if you'd like to go back and catch up on all those adventures and see what we did, see how I got here, you can go over to my YouTube channel, youtube.com/TheRatsCast, for more fun and games down there. I am a variety streamer. I don't just do cozy games. I do all kinds of stuff. Mass Effect. I've done Destiny 2. I have done Titanfall 2. Oh, I'm trying to think of all the stuff. There's just a ton of games. Too many to mention. I've done the 2 Styx games that were out, Six Masters of Shadows and Shroud of Darkness, which I'm going to be replaying one of those really, really soon before the 3rd game drops very, very soon. I'm so excited for that. Death Stranding 2 will be dropping soon. I've already had that in pre-order. We'll be starting that day 1. Make sure you guys are here for that. Other than that, yeah, there's lots of stuff over there for you guys to go check out. Please go do so. If you're already on YouTube and you're watching this here, thank you for being there and being part of the show. You guys are awesome, and I do appreciate it. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all the stuff you're supposed to, because that does help out the channel, and I do appreciate it very much. But other than that, guys, we will see you on the very next episode of The Ratscast. Until then, though, this is the Cyberette, signing out for now. Later, bye. Woohoo!